YouTube, what's up? PS3 Trophy Hunt here, and got my first Black Ops gameplay commentary video. And as you know, Black Ops came out a little over a week ago, and overall it is badass. And if you haven't played it, you should probably pick it up. But majority of you have played it probably. But this is a free-for-all video where I end up going 30-4, and free-for-all, I feel like you kind of have to play different. Like, you have to know what game type you're playing and then play it accordingly. Free-for-all, I mean, I never really like to camp. I feel like with free-for-all, it gives you a little more like waiver room on it, because it's every man for himself, so you can't just run out every time. I mean, you can run out every time and just shoot people, but you're also going to die a lot. So if you want a good K to D and just a good overall game, you kind of have to pick your spots and kind of patrol them. So that was kind of my theory for this game. But my gun is a AK-74U, and I've been using this gun a lot. It's probably one of my favorite guns in the game. I'll switch every once in a while to like the FAMAS or something else, but I seem to always come back to this gun. At the time of this video, my kill streaks are the RC car, the napalm strike, and the attack helicopter. I'm also using, my perks are Scavenger Pro, Warlord Pro, and for Warlord Pro I have the grip and the dual mags, and I have Marathon on it right now, I believe. Since this video, I've switched up my kill streaks and my perks a lot. I think more now I'm going for like a silence thing, where like I'll use a silencer on my gun. I use Ninja, I use Ghost, and I use I think still Warlord Pro. But I mean, with this gun at least. Other guns have some different setups, but overall I feel like those work out fairly well for me. I kind of get some decent kills to start this game off, where I go a couple of different streaks. Like right now I'm 8-1, but the biggest streak I have is like the one to finish out the game. But they've added a lot of new things, and I feel like majority of them are for the better. One of my favorite new things is the dolphin dive, aka when you just run and sprint, and then it has the animation where you dive to the ground. Some of my friends call it the Dolphin Dizzle, you know, and if you get real good you can get the Dolphin Dizzle Pro, where you can start doing like Dolphin Dizzle 180s or Dolphin Dizzle 90s, whatever you can pull off. They can get pretty sick, you know. But I feel like if you can actually get the Dolphin dive down, it's actually a pretty useful tool. I mean, obviously it's fun, but it's useful. So right here, I know this guy's in here, and I throw the grenade, doesn't kill him, and then I throw the Nova Gas. And a lot of people don't realize that the Nova Gas can actually kind of be helpful. Maybe not so much in free-for-all, but I like using it in Team Deathmatch, because even if it doesn't get me the kill, a lot of times you can trap people and let other people on your team kill them. So, or they'll be too worried about trying to escape the Nova Gas that they'll just run out into the line of fire of someone else. So it's really good at getting assists, and obviously assists don't really help your stats that much, but at least it's helping the team. So that's all that matters in that game type. But there's not too much I don't like. I feel like the knifing right there, you can see, I mean, not necessarily that I was the best knife ever, but the knifing can be a little on and off. Like sometimes you will knife and miss, other times you'll warp across the screen like you got Commando Pro on. So right now I'm 12-4. I don't die for the rest of this game, and I obviously end up with 30 kills. So go on a little bit of a streak here. But the other thing that seems a little off to me sometimes is the claymores. I feel like they're definitely a lot harder to see in this one than they were in Modern Warfare 2. But that doesn't bother me so much, because it works for your advantage as well, you know. The thing that bothers me is the fact that they're just, it seems like their distance, like their rate of explosion or whatever, is so on and off. Like, I've had times where like I put a claymore down and someone barely even, like, not even that close to it, and it blows up, and then other times you just run right through it and stab someone. So a little on and off, but oh well, it can't do anything. It's like that for everyone, you know.
Enemy RCXD spotted.
The other thing that I think a lot of people, I'm not even sure if most people know this, I'm assuming they do, but one major difference with this is your kill streak kills don't count towards getting your next kill streak. And for me, I personally find that as a good thing. I mean, it kind of sucks, but I feel like the better players will still get their kill streaks, and it just kind of rewards you for being good or being smart at this game, whereas the average players just get attack helicopter and it starts raping people, and then they have a chopper gunner, you know. So I think it kind of helps balance it out to some extent. I mean, it still sucks, and I'm by any means, and I'm not considering myself to be a good player. I have just as many bad games as everyone else. I think everyone does to some extent. But, I don't know, just kind of adds a different aspect to the game. Another thing that is new to me, not so much new to everyone else, is I got new headset right before this game started. And I got the Trident AX720, and it's kind of like the dual speaker headsets with surround sound. And I feel like even though it adds a lot to the game and it kind of helps you a little, but I think just the overall experience with the sound in your ear is just more enjoyable. I know some people have been complaining about like Ninja Pro, like the footsteps aren't loud enough, and that doesn't really bother me. But I think just if you haven't played with like a gaming headset, it's definitely worth checking into, because I think it's interesting and it adds a whole new perspective. But yeah, like recently what I've been doing is just kind of patrolling the outside of the map, just trying to find people. So like I said, most of the time people won't spawn in the middle, so if you can kind of just patrol, just keep moving back and forth, looking for people. And like right there I get lucky, so for some reason I try to knife, and I'm not even close to that guy. So like with anything, this game always involves a little bit of luck. So me and this guy are chasing. Knife. So I get my final kill streak right there. So I call that in. Still got my napalm strike, so that's what I call it now. Somehow that guy misses, and once again I get lucky and end up finishing him off. But yeah, I'm just kind of patrolling the outside, and people keep showing up, so it's kind of like letting them come to you to some extent. But so now I got my napalm strike going, I got my attack helicopter out there, so I figure this would be a good time to use my RC car, because I have a lot of times these things just stockpiles. I just keep getting them over and over, and I always forget to use them. So I'm just sending out the bread truck, finding someone, get the kill. Another guy spawns right there, get the kill. So at this point, 26 and 4, 4 more kills to win the match. And I still have a bread truck left, aka the RC car.
Enemy RCXD spotted.
I think this map's alright. It's not my favorite. I think my 2 favorite levels are Nuketown, just because it's like pure chaos and there's really just like trying to kill as many people as fast as possible. And then I like Firing Range a lot. Those are probably my 2 favorite. There's a couple that are kind of whatever. I feel like the design of the levels is a lot different, just because obviously Treyarch designed them. Kind of feel like more realistic, whereas the other one, Modern Warfare 2, maybe kind of more for video games. But at this point I only need 1 kill. I'm sitting in the bread truck to get my final kill. Kind of have a hard time turning it around. Do a 360. And here's the game-winning kill. So in this free-for-all match, I ended up going 30 and 4 with a K to D of 7.5, and get 2 headshots in this match. So that is the kill cam that's coming up right here. Show it again. So that is this free-for-all match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be many more to come. Leave me some comments and some thumbs up, and let me know what you guys like about this game or what you don't like about this game. So until next time, this is PS3 Trophy Hunt signing out. Later!